Hi friends, good morning and welcome to your yoga basics class. Today is going to be a really great class that I have for you that we're going to work through each and every body part to feel good from head to toe. It's going to be basically a beginner's class to get you started through your yoga journey if you're new to yoga, but this is also great for all levels. We will be flowing through a couple of sun salutations to also heat up our body and our spine. So if you're ready to get started, all you'll need is yourself, and let's begin. Let's start at the back, seated on top of our knees, sitting up nice and tall. This is called Virasana, also known as hero pose. And we're stretching just by sitting in this pose right now. We're stretching through the top of our thighs. If it's too much on the knees, you can always sit in a cross-legged position. And just close your eyes for a moment. Relax your shoulders. Relax your mind. Take a moment to settle in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, letting the breath go. And again, inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, letting it all out. And again, inhale. Feel your chest expand and exhale, release the breath. On your next inhale, open your eyes as you reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, cactus arms looking to your left side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms to the right. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, we fold forward in our child's pose, but take your left arm back towards the side of your body. Reach your right arm towards the left side of the mat. So we feel not only a stretch through our side body, but also through our right shoulder, through the outer edge. Feels wonderful on the shoulder. And let your hips slightly fall towards the right side so you get even more of a deeper stretch through that side. Just breathing in this, and then slowly coming out as you allow your hips to fall towards the right side. Left hand grounded on the mat as you reach your right arm over your head, stretching out the right side of the body still. As you look up towards that top arm so we can really open up the chest. And just kind of sway your arm, just a little pulsing sensation to get even more of a deeper sensation through the side body. Good, and then slowly release, coming back into child's pose with both arms reaching forward. This time taking your right arm towards the side and reaching your left arm towards the right edge of the mat, stretching through the left side of our body and our shoulder, and allowing your hips to just slightly fall towards the left, feeling even more of a stretch through the side, resting the forehead on the mat. And then slowly coming up as you allow your hips to fall towards the left, right hand grounded as you reach the left arm up and towards the side. Feeling a nice opening through the left side now, looking up towards your arm. One last deep breath in. Good, slowly release, coming back into child's pose, reaching the arms even more forward as far as you can, letting your hips sink back to your heels. So we're in a child's pose, which is great for relaxing our body, our mind, relieving any stress. It's also a great stretch for our back and our shoulders. Good, and slowly make yourself come up into a seated hero pose. And let's warm up our neck. So being aware of the neck as we take really slow circles towards the right side. Making sure you don't go fast. So we don't want to be like a bobblehead. We want to make sure that we feel the stretch throughout all four corners of our neck. Taking it really slow here. This is good to do, especially in the morning when you are waking up, or if you're in a seated position, maybe looking down at the keyboard or the computer or the phone during the day. Move your head to the opposite direction now. So if you were moving it to the right, move it to the left now. Being really mindful as you keep your eyes closed. One last time. And coming back to neutral. Go ahead and take your right elbow, bend it behind you as you point your right elbow towards the sky. holding that elbow, feeling a nice opening through that right arm, opening your chest and your shoulders so that your hand is down the middle of your shoulder blade. And release, taking it to the other side, bending the left elbow as you grab it with your right hand, reaching the left hand between your shoulder blade, making sure that your neck is still nice and long so you're not slouching or looking down. You're nice and open through this so you feel a deeper stretch through the shoulders. Good, release, and let's take our left arm, cross it along your body. Make sure that your elbow is in line with your shoulder as you hold and stretch the outer part of your left arm. So different kind of stretch we're feeling. When we were bending the elbow behind us, it's more of a stretch through the top of our arm. This one is more through the side. And let's stretch and take the right arm, cross it over the left, making sure that you're holding your elbow in line with the shoulder. Breathing through this, through every exhale, twist even deeper, pulling the arm even more. And slowly release, coming into tabletop position. So tabletop, you want to make sure that you engage your abs so we're not sinking the belly and we're not arching our back. So engage the core so your back is straight, shoulders directly over the hands, hips over the knees. And let's warm up, inhale, dropping the belly into cow. And exhale, rounding out the spine into cat. And again, inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. And exhale, rounding out the spine. One last one here. Inhale, drop. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest. Coming back into neutral. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, thread the needle, right arm under the left. Stretch your left arm towards the front of the mat. And you're resting on the right side of your face, feeling a nice stretch through both of your shoulders. Your hips are still over your heels. And walk your left hand close to your face as we release. Inhale, reach the right arm up again. Exhale, back down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, threading the needle, other side. Stretching your right arm out in front of you and resting on the left side of your face now. So your tailbone is pointing up towards the sky, feeling a nice, wonderful opening through our upper back as well as the shoulders. Really feeling that nice opening through the shoulder blades. Slowly walk your right hand towards your face as you push your weight up. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, back down, tabletop position. Let's come into upward facing dog as we open our heart and our chest. So we're lifting our thighs off the mat if you can. Your elbows are extended. And we want to make sure that we really open, roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Stretch out the front of the chest and the neck. And exhale, let's come all the way down to our forearms, stacking your shoulders directly over your elbows. Your legs are straight. And start to move your hips side to side. So sometimes we may watch TV, right? We're in this position, but when we're watching TV, we may be like this. But really in this position, be mindful and open up your neck and your chest so you really feel the opening through the shoulders and the front of your body here. Making sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide. This is really good for your lower back. And come all the way down with your head down. Let's stretch out our quadriceps as we grab our right leg behind us, bringing the right heel to your butt cheek. So getting a nice stretch here. And this is really great to do in a standing position as well to practice your balance. Good, release. And bending the left leg, left heel towards your glute. Just kind of rocking side to side, stretching out through the top of the thigh and the quadricep. Good, and let's go ahead and bend both of our legs. We're gonna challenge our back a little, our spine. So inhale, open your chest up. Your legs are still on the ground as you hold your feet or your ankles. And let's lift up the legs, lift up the chest, opening up into bow pose. And slowly release the legs down, coming back into upward facing dog. And exhale, untuck your toes if they're tucked, coming into our very first downward facing dog. Holding your downward dog still. Wiggle your hips side to side, still wagging the dog's tail, so that you feel a nice stretch through the side of your hips. And then start to slowly walk your feet out. So walking the dog, bending one knee as you straighten out the other. Really engaging and squeezing those thighs together, so activating your leg muscles, activating your back by stretching and pushing your weight all the way back, and letting your head be mindful of any tightness that you may be holding in the neck. Let it go by shaking out the head, side to side, forward and back. Just nice movement here. Good, push all your weight back, downward dog, and let's walk our feet one at a time until we get to the front of our mat. Standing forward fold, bend your knees slightly, grab opposite elbows, and start to ragdoll as you sway side to side. Loosening up our back, lengthening the spine, and just keep your eyes closed here. Make sure your knees have a slight bend so that we protect our back. Good, and release your hands, and let's slowly roll up for 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Bring your feet together and your arms along the side of your body, standing nice and tall in a mountain pose. And again, making sure that your back is straight, so we don't want to arch our back, we don't want to hurt our back. And mountain pose, this pose has a lot of benefits. It's great to practice against the wall so that you can make sure that your back is straight here. So engage your abs, fire up the core. Starting with sun salutation A's to really wake up, bring some heat in the body before we start to open up our hips. Let's inhale, bend the knees, reach up, and exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen your spine, and exhale, let's step both of our feet back into plank. Feel free to drop the knees and modify if you like, modified chaturanga. Come all the way down, chest first. Inhale, open up, upward facing dog. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Holding here for 3 breaths. Allowing your body to push the weight back. If it's too much, you can always come down and rest into a child's pose. So listening to your body. One more breath. Exhale, release it out as you push your weight back. And inhale, let's walk our feet to the front of our mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you roll your spine into a standing position, reaching the arms up. And exhale, your hands are in heart center. Sun salutation B, so that we work a little bit more through building more heat in our legs and through our lower body. So inhale, sit low into your chair pose, bending the knees. Hold. And exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, step into plank position. See if you can do a full chaturanga and come down with your chest first. Inhale, open up your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as we step our right leg forward, warrior 1. Now warrior 1, make sure your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Your front knee is on top of your ankle. And your arms are reaching up towards the sky, bringing your left hip forward and your right hip back, and making sure that left foot is fully grounded to your mat. So your hips are nice and squared. You should start to feel your lower body activating. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We take it to the other side. Inhale, step forward, warrior one. So same thing, back foot, 45 degrees, bending the front knee, 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle, so your left knee is directly over your left ankle, reaching your arms straight up towards the sky, going deeper with the front leg. Breathe. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank position, chaturanga or modified. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Feel the heat building in your body. Catch your breath. Rest in child's pose if you have to. Taking one last breath in. Exhale, push your weight back. Inhale, bending the knees, lift the heels, look to the front, hop or step to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, as you bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. And exhale, stand up, hands to heart. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, as you step your left leg back, dropping the back knee, reaching the arms up into your low lunge. Your back foot can be rested, or you can rest it on the toes, either way. And just feeling a nice opening through your hips in the low lunge. Let's work with the lower body as we tuck our back toes, lift the back leg up into high lunge, making sure that all 10 toes are facing forward. Just hold it here for one more breath. Exhale, hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. And inhale, let's step the left leg forward, dropping the back knee. Reach the arms up, low lunge. Making sure you push your weight forward, left knee directly over the ankle. Feeling a nice opening in your hip flexors. And tuck your back toes, lifting the back leg up, high lunge. Making sure that back heel is lifted off the mat. Feeling nice and centered with your core here. So really engaging the core. Exhale, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, we reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it to the outer edge of your mat. Drop the back knee, coming into lizard. And let's use our right hand to assist pushing down our right thigh to open up a little more. Look back behind you on the inhale. And exhale, look towards the left side behind you. So we'll flow through this a couple times. So inhale, looking over your right shoulder. And exhale, looking over your left shoulder. One last time. Good, and then hold it here as you hold your right hip out open. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, feeling a nice opening and stretch through your side body. Good, and then slowly coming out into three-legged dog. And exhale, dropping it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, stepping it to the outer left edge of your mat. Dropping the back knee, both hands rested on your mat. So we're opening through the left hip and making sure that the left foot is rolled on the outer edge of your foot and the mat. Left hand rested on your thigh to use a little assistance to open up more. Inhale, look over your left shoulder. And exhale, look over the right. So taking some movement with our breath here as we open deeper into the hip. Going deep into the hip joint. So this is really great to do, especially if you do have any back issues. Good, and then hold it here in your lizard pose. Reach the left arm up towards the sky, open the side body a little bit more. Good, and then release, taking the left foot up towards the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk our feet to the front of our mat, come into a kneeling pose. So we're on our knees. we're going to practice a little opening up our chest and our shoulders to improve our posture. So tuck your toes behind you. Let's practice one arm first. So inhale, reach your right arm and swing it back to reach your right foot. And just take your left arm, reach it up towards the sky so you feel a nice opening going deeper into your back now that we're nice and warm. Closing your eyes, stretch it out. And slowly taking it to the other side. So left hand grabs the back of the left heel, reaching the right arm over the head as you open the chest, open the shoulders. Breathe it out. And slowly release. We'll take both hands as we reach one back, and then we'll take the other if you feel comfortable. You can keep your toes tucked behind you, or if you'd like to challenge a little more, untuck the toes and lift up through the heart and the chest. Close your eyes, going deep into our camel posture. And slowly release, very slow. Place your hands on your back, walk your knees to the back of your mat and rest into child's pose to counter pose. Inhale and exhale, go deeper. One more breath. Coming out of your child's pose as you swing your legs in front of you to the front of your mat, so you're on your tailbone, your arms are in front of you, and let's roll all the way back for 3, 2, 1. Stretch the arms out over the head, hug the knees into your chest, rock it out side to side. Release the arms and the legs as wide as you can for a deeper relaxation into Shavasana. Just taking a moment of silence. Take this moment to yourself to surrender and let go. Feeling nice and supported by your mat. And just letting go of the physical body. And focus slowly on our mental. Let's start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle your toes, stretching all 10 fingers and toes. Place the soles of your feet on your mat as you reach your arms over your head again and roll onto your right side fetal position, making your way into an easy cross-legged position. Sitting nice and tall here. Palms on top of your knees as they open up. And let's inhale, reach the arms up towards the side and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, open, lengthen the arms to the side and up, palms together. Exhale, hands down to your heart, thanking yourself for taking this time for your health, your well-being. Subscribe to Yena Yoga, and I will see you on the mat next time. Namaste.